Yes, sir. We're gonna get this thing started off right, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Hold on, baby. Now you know. Hold on. Started, man. We're gonna get this thing nice and started, man. Welcome.
Kendrick got the jams.
Welcome to episode 24 of the Malik Scylore Podcast. Yes, sir. Y'all know what's going on, man. Another clap. I am your host, Malik Scylore, and I'm here with...
It's Blaise Harris.
Yes, sir. Round of applause for us, man. This is... Yes, thank you. This is episode 24 of the Malik Scylore Podcast, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. However you tuning in with us, man, if it's in a visual medium, if it's in an audio medium, whatever it is, if you're just tuning in with us through spirit and you're just thinking about us, I appreciate y'all for doing that. It's been a long journey. There's actually a statistic, that
pronounce them T's.
Yeah, statistic. I gotta. Yeah, I don't need no rubber. I don't need no tussing. But there is a statistic that say most podcasts don't make it past episode 21. So we're
beating the odds.
We're beating that shit. Yeah,
we're beating the odds.
We're beating the odds, man. Another round of applause for Black media, man. Small wins matter.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep. But speaking of this,
pronounce them T's.
Statistics. Speaking of Jesus Christ.
Statistics.
Speaking of statistics, if I was going for a broadcast media job interview right now, they'd be like, "All right, no, we're good. We don't need it anymore. Thank you."
You know what? That might be a selling point. People call in and be like, "Hey, Bill, say statistics."
Anemone. But yeah, last podcast I was doing like percentages and remember I was like 300 million, 1%. Yeah, I was wrong. But 1%, because I said it's 1 million, but 1% of 300 million is 3 million.
Right.
But I kept on saying 1 million. So I just wanted to do a correction right then for all you fuck niggas.
Out there counting up his pennies.
Yeah, counting up much. Kind of how many times I'm wrong. But no, man, it's been a eventful week. It's almost Christmas, man. It's the week before Christmas, actually, which is crazy, dog. Like, time's been flying. Like, we're here.
I've been running away from buying gifts. I only bought one person gifts thus far. I just bought my daughter something. Then she comes with another late edition.
Yeah, another late edition of what she wants.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But that's how it goes, man. I mean, me personally, I've bought a lot of Christmas gifts this year. But this is like, year 2 of Christmas. But in the last year, I bought probably 2 things for Christmas. Like, I bought one for my dad and then for my mom.
Right.
That was it. But now, daughter, girl, mom, dad, sister, just
spread. Yeah, they're just spreading out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, that's a good question before we start into the main topics of the pod and stuff. Who do you get Christmas gifts for? Like, who do you actually get Christmas gifts for?
It depends on your financial situation.
So the more money you have, the more spread out you'll be able to say, okay, I can get this person to give this person to give.
Exactly.
But if you are broke,
you just go. You go household first.
Household.
Yeah. So
who outside of the household? If you're broke.
Okay. Let's put who's in the household. Let's say it's you and your girl, and then you got a kid. You got the traditional family unit. Get the kid something first. Then you get your girl. Then use your parents outside of the household.
Okay, so you still only bought one gift, so
yeah, I just bought it for the daughter.
Okay, no mom, no girl,
not yet. Y'all don't kill me. I don't even want anybody to get me anything.
Because you don't want to get something. I mean, you don't want to give something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't give me anything. Don't expect nothing back neither now.
Exactly.
When I say don't give me anything, that means I'm not getting you shit.
Exactly. I don't want to give out anything, so don't get me anything.
Okay, I can respect that. You know. Me, I like Christmas. I just like getting stuff though.
Bro, it's hard. People want to give you stuff during this time period.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just think about being that asshole. Just they be like, hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Deuces, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
then you ain't got nothing to give in return. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, but the thing is, I think the spirit of Christmas, like you can get a real affordable, thoughtful Christmas gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to break the bank. Like, I break the bank for my pops and my girl and stuff just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like certain, like, I give Christmas gifts based on what I like or what I think you will be attuned to. So, like, I'm a tech guy, so I always give my dad, like, tech gifts or whatever, right? And then, so if I'm getting Van something or something like that, hey, baby, if I'm getting Van something like that, then I can't really say too much because she's standing right there because it's the Christmas gift or whatever. But, you know, I would put my mindset into what I'm getting her.
Right. What they will want to receive.
Exactly.
Not what you want to give them.
No, not what. Okay, so when I say what I want to give them, I mean how a gift exchange would go, knowing what you want and how I can put my spin on what you want.
You gonna still put your little spin on what.
Like, for example, I'm a tech guy. My dad likes gaming, right? So when I got out, he had a shitty Xbox. Right. So I was like, okay, let me upgrade you to the new one. But since I'm a tech guy, let me upgrade you to the new one with future-proofing specs on it, so you don't have to get another Xbox for the foreseeable future.
So that's easy though. That's easy, right? You're a tech guy, and Van wants candles. How you gonna mix them two?
Well, okay, that's a good idea. So what I would do, I would probably get a smart candle with non-flameless that uses like butane or something like that. But the end of it will attach to your phone, so you can light the candle through your app or something like that.
Oh, it's an electric candle.
It'll be an electric candle, but with an actual, I say a flameless, but with an actual flame, but you won't have to light it yourself. It will just have like a butane tank at the bottom of it, and you can light it from your app, and then you can change the scents based on the app.
Change the scents?
Yeah, change the scent of the candle.
Oh, so it'd be oil, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be oil diffuser at the bottom of it too, so when it burns, you know, different scents and stuff. But that's how I would do. Like, that's my thought process. Oh, you like candles? Okay, I like this.
I wonder if that's an invention out there. Is that
probably so?
But we don't know.
I don't know. It's smart though.
Yeah. That might be.
Hey man, patent pending coming soon, man. Scylore candles, man. Listen, the Scylore candle is gonna have a butane tank at the end of it, attached to a adapter that has diffusers where you can pull your own diffusers in it, and it's smart controlled by your iPhone or your Android.
At least 5 different scents.
5 different scents, man. We're gonna have
Egyptian musk,
Egyptian musk,
dope boy smell, boy scent,
fresh new car, but 6'4" Impala version,
and then for the bougie folks, Chanel.
Yeah, Chanel number 5 knockoff version, and then for the guys, we're gonna get you a Dior scent or something like that. Knockoff version.
No,
I'm gonna get it from Old Neck.
A real good idea though.
It probably is, man. Like somebody probably watching this. Just some obscure guy, but hey, Billy, I got something. Watch him.
And break down all the schematics. No, that'd be a good. Yeah, I got to get back to the Christmas vibe, man. I got to get more into. No, I don't. I'm not going. I was gonna say I need to get more into the Christmas spirit, but nah.
You don't have to get into the Christmas spirit because not everybody even celebrates Christmas anyways. Like, I'm not, like, you know me, I'm not really a real big religious man or whatever. But, you know, Christmas is a quote unquote religious holiday. But I just like the feeling of Christmas. Like when I was younger, watching Rudolph and all that stuff. I just like the feeling of, like, I don't care about the discourse around. I don't care about the discourse around Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I just like the
energy.
Yeah, the energy and the togetherness of people. Because I'm
I appreciate that.
I'm not gonna say I'm a humanitarian to the point of where I'm like giving millions, but I appreciate the human race. You feel? I like being with your own people. You know what I'm saying? So I like, you know, family time and take, like, me and, like, we just sent out, you know, Christmas. I mean, we just sent out Christmas cards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just like that time of the year. It's fun. And granted, you can do that all year, but it's
more intentional during this time of the year. People are actually
man.
trying to stay around their family and exchange gifts, and people always love to receive things. I mean, yeah, even I like to receive things.
Right. And it's
Sheesh.
Are you subliminally telling me that you want a Christmas gift from me?
No, I don't. No. I'm directly telling you I don't want a gift from you. Okay.
Okay. So what's the gift exchange? Like $200 between me and you?
What?
Like you want a gift from me, so I get a gift from you. Basically, is what you're saying.
No, that's nothing what I'm saying. I'm saying the complete opposite. I definitely don't want to be. I don't want to be no Secret Santa with a $200 limit. That's crazy. I would look at them folks.
Me and my cousins do Secret Santa every year, and this episode is gonna come out before we actually do the. No, we do the unlocking today. Oh shit, we do it today. So yeah, I can tell. So I got my cousin in Puerto Rico a gift, right? But when I ordered it. Like, cause I didn't get her last year. I got somebody else last year. Mm-hmm. But when I ordered it, it was like, okay, be there December 13th or whatever. Like yesterday, it'll be there yesterday. And then it just didn't update. And then the next update was, it'll be there December 28th. I'm like, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's intense.
But yeah, we do that every year. And it's actually pretty fun. We vote and set how much money we're gonna spend on each other. There's 9 of us in the group chat. So we vote how much money we're gonna spend on each other, and then one person out of the group chat is the leader or whatever, so he makes or he or she makes the Elfster thing or whatever. That's what we use for the Secret Santa app or whatever. And then we buy the gifts. Everybody puts the gifts in their wish list, and then we get that's what that box is in the living room that's sitting under the security panel. Yeah, security panel. Are you fuck niggas trying to try something? That's sitting on the security panel is my gifts that somebody got me. I just got it sitting over there, so when we open it, I can open it and shit.
Right.
But I mean, I pretty much already know what it is because I only put 2 things on my wish list, so it's either one of the 2. But I'm still gonna be like, for me,
exactly.
Yeah. So that you shouldn't have. Who told you I wanted this? Oh, me. Oh, okay. Cool.
Great choice. Just such a great selection.
How was your week, man?
My week is. It's been all right. I can't really complain about it. It's kind of just coasting through. And
I seen you on TikTok, man, doing couple stuff.
Yeah. Doing the movie critics. I figured since me and my girl watch so much of these movies, like these Netflix, we could actually turn that into something. And even with that, thinking about enjoying the small wins, like I think sometimes people want overnight success so bad. You want the viral thing so bad.
For sure.
And then my thing is the small wins, just like, well, shoot, there's something there. Can we see that there's something there? Like, so that's the kind of thing that I'm putting into myself, like seeing the little wins and then really going harder too, waking up a little earlier. Really it's a lot earlier, but waking up earlier and doing more. So this whole season I'm going through right now is doing more, because what I'm trying to tell people is, especially my girl, is like, yeah, great things can happen to us, but if we don't put into action for those great things, they won't happen to us.
Facts.
So yeah, everybody is capable of something great, but if we don't put in that action to be great, we'll never see the greatness. So,
and it was a good thing that you said. You said everybody wants that overnight, like viral success. You know what I'm saying? But those things, the overnight successes usually don't last that long compared to the drawn out, long term, really working on something successes. So like when this pod blows up, right? We're 24 episodes in, and say we blow up by episode 30. We have 30 backlogged episodes of the podcast that we've been slowly progressing the craft, updating everything, upgrading how we talk, updating our content. We have the time put in, we have the equity put in of how to build the craft even further. But say we did episode 1 and the next night it blew up.
Yeah.
We wouldn't really know how to
make it better.
We could get there for sure, but in trying to get there, we still have a massive audience that we have to please. Right? So that from that one-off overnight success, quote unquote, if you listen to audio, I use quotes, but that quote unquote overnight success, you are still learning in the eyes of other people, and that can turn people off. They come into episode 2 and the mixer's broken. The audio's not working right. It's clammy and stuff. Boom, we just saw some $100.
No consistency. did episode 1, then you come back a whole month later.
Exactly.
Yeah, like what happened?
Exactly. But boom, on episode 30, episode 40, but we in the matrix, you know what I'm saying? We know what to do. And it's just and you can use an analogy for anything when it comes to that in the music industry, not in the music industry. Because look at the girls that are popping now, like Victoria Monét. We're gonna talk about her in a little bit. But Victoria Monét, she's been in the music industry for forever. She was writing for Ariana Grande and stuff. Money Long, Drake, Cole, just the big names. These guys have had longevity because how long they've been doing this craft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these overnight success artists and stuff like that, they get up and get gone because they don't, like Ice Spice, she's falling off, right? Like music, you could already tell that was going to happen just because the music wasn't really, it was just hype music and it's Christmas time. Niggas don't want to listen to it. She may come back next year with some shit, but these people are these overnight viral successes. Sometimes it's a detriment to you. More times than not, it's a detriment. There's obviously some cases where the overnight success was still successful over a period of time, but most of the time it doesn't last that long at all.
Yeah, and I'll never forget when I was watching that No Limit documentary, and Master P was saying, like, you know what, people try to talk about No Limit. He said, but you got to realize some people prime is only 3 to 5 years in the industry, So just for them to have the success that they had in that short term, we talking about like they was going crazy, just always releasing movies and music and just on the scene. Right. And it's like really their time span in the clip, like how you just named the Coles and Drake, it's short compared to them. It wasn't, No Limit didn't have a 20-year run.
Right. Yeah. Fact,
you know what I'm saying? Not like at the peak.
Right.
So just to not to be in that short span of under the 21 episodes, because that could be the 3 to 5 years for somebody. Right. Like their peak. Like, yeah, we just went hard for 15 episodes and then you fall off.
Yeah. But it also comes with passion too. Like if you don't want to do it, the product's not going to be good.
Right.
Or the service isn't going to be good. Like if you're doing it to get the money, the fame, the notoriety, you know what I'm saying? And that's your only reason. Those could be inside of your reasons. But if that's your only reason, that means you don't have if you don't have any passion or you just don't like doing it at all, you're just doing it just to do it, then you're never going to see success in something. And if you do end up seeing success in something, you're going to pivot very quickly. You know what I'm saying? And then fail.
And everybody talks about the why. Yeah. Why are you doing this? And that's what you were just saying. So what are those intrinsic reasons to keep that longevity going and keep that? Because it got to be deeper than just fame and money, because it's still going to be some type of servitude or what you want to call purpose that you want to put out there. So why are you doing this? Why you want your voice to be heard? Why you want, whatever it is. I don't care if it's bounce or basketball. Why are you doing it though?
Yeah, we got to hoop too, man. I know you ain't hoop since you've been out.
I did hoop. My girl beat me in basketball.
Well, I'm talking about like hoop with niggas.
Yeah. I don't know. My girl kind of.
Where you got a basketball court at the gym or some shit?
Yeah, they had a park. So me and her went to the park.
It was empty?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, people started showing up after we came, which was kind of weird.
Oh, y'all was early risers or something?
No, we got there like around 1:30, 2 o'clock or something like that. And then people started following in after that. So
you said she beat you?
Yeah, she beat me twice. But it's not like I could go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put the body on her. That's my girl. Like,
nigga, so?
Why? All she did was she got a better jump shot than me. So,
me and Van went to the arcade yesterday. You think I just let up because that's my girl?
Okay, arcade and physical sports is the kind of different.
They have basketball and all. You thought
but that's the shooting one we're talking about, because you know my game. You know what I'm saying? I'm body. I'm up on you. You know what I'm saying? Get out my way. I'm kind of like a. Who you calling?
No, go ahead.
Who you calling, bro?
Yes, baby.
Hey, we're live on the podcast. How you doing?
I'm good.
Man,
how
what
are
are
you?
you gonna prove?
Hey. Yesterday when we went to the arcade, did I show you mercy?
No.
Bro, it's not the same.
Because Ice is over here saying, Blaise is over here saying that, you can't go too hard on your girl. Because him and his girl were playing basketball.
We were playing basketball.
And he said, you can't go too hard on your girl because, it's my girl. And I was telling him, like, Bro, me and Van just went to the arcade
Are you
yesterday.
just gonna back down Van all the way underneath the goal? Like,
Did I ever let you win?
No, not at all.
Okay.
but are you gonna body Van on this basketball court? What type of man are you?
Yeah, a little small ass gonna get posterized under the fucking shit. What are you talking
Are you
about?
serious?
Nah, I'm just joking, baby. I love
Nah,
I do think it's funny.
No, not at all.
that's crazy. Exactly,
no, but I
Van.
wouldn't play. But I wouldn't play her
That's
in
wild.
basketball. I wouldn't play her in basketball.
But that's what I'm saying. So my girl got
All
a
right,
better
baby, I'll
jump
talk to you in a
shot,
bit.
and she just
Hey, baby.
shot my lights out. And so, I was okay to lose like that.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I just wouldn't play her basketball because I mean, I would win every time. But it just that would be no. That would
That'd be
no
bullying.
Point. Yeah, that would be no point in doing that.
You trying to bully, bro? That's crazy.
But your girl plays basketball.
Yeah,
if
she
Van
actually
played basketball, then yeah, I would.
Yeah, my girl actually played basketball. She was actually the sharpshooter on her team. And so once she got out there and got that shot,
I showed
going,
you how you was really.
yeah, and just showed me like I really don't have a jump shot. So I was just like, and then on my other partner's like, oh, you could cross the up and da 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 da. I'm like, bro, y'all know I can't dribble, so y'all over here trying to give me Kyrie moves, and I'm out here like Shaq.
Yeah. Ball, hook. Shot, hook. It's good. 2 points. That's two. Ball up top. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Sean Carter, Jay-Z. Allegations on him, man. If you don't know by now, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, I'm gonna let y'all know, but Jay-Z was accused by an accuser of sexually assaulting a 13. Him and P. Diddy sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. 2001. I want to say it was
Around
one of
the VMA Awards.
Yeah, at an after party in the VMA Awards. A lot of stuff has come out since then, but when it initially dropped, honestly, I didn't really believe it.
I'm still not believing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe it at all. But I was saying initially when it dropped, I didn't believe it because it was just too many factors that led up to this. And it was like, this was already on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same girl already had accused Diddy already of this, but she just added Jay-Z's name to it.
Right.
Recently, she added Jay-Z's name to it.
Right.
And then, yeah, I just didn't, I don't know. It just doesn't, some people's character, like, even though we don't know them personally, like, some people's character, you just, Jay-Z doesn't seem like that type of, just outward facing. Yeah, he cheated on Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? But cheating and
With
rape
a grown woman.
Yeah, cheating and rape is different.
With a 13.
With a 13-year-old, exactly. Now, for Diddy, I can't say nothing about Diddy because Diddy's just,
she made the, no, what she said, she went to the after party and it had a non-disclosure agreement. That was part of that too. So she says she goes to the after party and they try to make her sign a non-disclosure agreement, which she signs, but that wouldn't be valid.
It would be no because you're 13.
Because you're 13. So then you're basically saying you went up in these folks' stuff and you was lying about your age. That's the only way you would even have been allowed to sign a non-disclosure
But
agreement.
even regardless of if she signed it, if she didn't sign it, if she lied about her age, she came back. The lady came back, did an interview with NBC and was like, well, I don't really, like, her dad said he doesn't, because she said her dad picked her up after the incident.
Right.
And her dad was like, I don't remember that. And then
Pop's finna stay away from that shit.
And then, but also because he probably knows what's, happening or whatever. And then what's happening, not what happened. But also she said that, it was around circa 2000, 2001 or whatever, VMA Awards in California or something like that. And people dug up old archive pictures of that time. And Jay-Z wasn't near that place that she said that they were at. And then she said she didn't really remember. She said she knows something happened to her. And if something did happen to her, prayers out to her. It was 24 years ago too, but it's still like, it's just a lot of stuff dealing with that. But it's like, she said she don't really remember who did it, but she said she stands by what she said, but she doesn't really recall who did it. So I'm like, why?
Hold on, you don't recall who did it, but you sure are pressing for somebody to take take the charge?
Because he was
Be held accountable.
She probably thought it was probably her lawyer, because the reports are coming out that the girl's autistic. Right. So her lawyer.
She autistic.
That's what the reports are coming out and saying. Yeah, she's autistic. But her lawyer, we're gonna leave that. Her lawyer is the one that's putting all in the lawsuits and stuff. And just like, because right when the lawsuit, right when his name was added to the lawsuit, Jay-Z came out straight with a note. And basically, a short synopsis of the note was like, y'all niggas playing, this lawyer been try to extort me, try to blackmail me. I ain't going for none of that. I'm posting this right here, and I'm gonna tell this lawyer, like, if it's really smoke, file criminal charges.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's like, oh, statute of limitations, but no, they lifted the statute of limitations for like a couple years or something for rape charges and shit like that.
Yeah.
For women and stuff like that. And he was like, nah, just go ahead and really go ahead forward with it or whatever.
Right.
And
Don't just go after the money. Go ahead and take me off the streets.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That.
And
man, ain't nobody. I don't believe.
And Jay-Z was like, yeah, no, I'm not going for none of this. I got a daughter that girl's age that you're talking about. Like, I can't even think of, anything like that. And it's not to say that nobody's incapable of anything, but it's just like, bro, that's just, I don't know. I just feel like that's a bit egregious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, you got to put up the definition of autistic. Like,
why?
Because bro, if she is autistic, we can't take anything she's really saying. That she might be hallucinating.
The lawyer,
that could be an illusion.
The lawyer is the one that's being the puppet master here. The lawyer is a fucking ambulance chaser. So he's this happened. You know who we can add? We can add Sean Carter to it. And now if you really just want a quick 100,000, 200,000, he'll don't even want this to come out, so he'll settle. And that's what Jay-Z was saying. Like, you tried to get me to pay you first to basically blackmailing me. And I told you I wasn't going for none of that, because that's admission of anything. I didn't do shit, so I'm not gonna pay you. Like, nigga, send it to the streets, nigga. I don't care. Like, that's basically what Jay-Z was saying. So, I mean, with the girl situation, I really don't even think she is a part of this in any type of way. I think
she a part of it. You over there want to take that stand and put people's name on that civil court. And go ahead, stand by what you say. That's what she said, right? When she went on NBC, she's standing by what she said.
She's standing by the actions that happened to her, but she said she don't know who did it. But it's like,
man, that girl need to go and sit down somewhere.
Yeah, and it's not, I don't know, like, people, like, I don't know if she wants 15 minutes of fame, but she also didn't show her face or name in the NBC interview. It's just a shadow of her. Yeah,
there's so many, you know how they say a picture says 1,000 words? That could be so many different perspectives right there, just in them 1,000 words.
It's just so weird, man.
I'm going to go out and just say, I stand by Jay-Z. I'm going to say that he's definitely innocent. And it's definitely that. What's that line? Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, definitely staying with him.
I'm definitely gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Because 3 greats in a row. Nah.
Yeah. So come on, Bill Cosby,
R. Kelly,
P. Diddy. They tried to get Kanye, not on no sexual assault, but they tried, like, if we just talk about people with money, like black men with money, they done really went after all the top dogs.
So I've heard this before, like attack on hip hop or just attack on the top dogs or whatever. You can't get caught for something you didn't do. Like, okay, let me rephrase that, because as a black man, you can't get caught for something you didn't do, but you can't be seen on camera doing something that's not you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, R. Kelly has a sex tape doing that. P. Diddy, you see him beating up Cassie. Right. Bill Cosby, I don't really know what's up with the Bill Cosby situation. I wasn't really.
You know what he said? We were all doing Quaaludes.
Yeah,
with the pudding.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the.
We was all putting Quaaludes in our
Bill Cosby situation. I don't even think he's in prison no more. He did like 3 years and got out, right?
Yeah, he's out. He went on appeal. He wasn't even supposed to go to prison for that.
Oh, you said appeal. I thought you said he went on appeal. I said, hey, pun intended. Like, what's going on there?
Then he walks out. This how Bill Cosby walk out.
I did still do that. I got him. That was like 4 years ago. I remember that happening.
That was funny.
I thought that was like I thought that was fake or something, but it wasn't. He actually did that. I was like, man, that's crazy. He said, huh?
Hold on. Dodge?
Gotcha.
Neo.
But I think, I do think, I don't think it's a like an attack or like they going for people. I think certain things happen because just of what you've allowed in your space or how egregious you've chosen to become. Like R. Kelly, you can see the path of destruction in the light already. People just chose to overlook it. Not that they didn't know what was happening. People just chose to overlook it. I mean, there's plenty of stand-ups making fun of how R. Kelly liked underage women and how perverse his actions was and stuff. And these were like 2002, late 90s, like a while ago. Like they knew. They just chose to overlook it. Same thing with Diddy. Like when Diddy started saying "take that," the industry was like, well, yeah, we know what "take that" means, but you know what I'm saying. The other people, and then there's interviews. Like I think Vince. I'm not gonna put that on Vince Staples, but I think a couple other, industry folks said, "No, I ain't fucking with Diddy." Like they knew something. You know what I'm saying? How his thing was, but people just chose to overlook it. So like when something gets so
that boy
big,
Cat said, you got to tell Diddy no, he like the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Diddy like the party.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, a lot of things you could take out of context too, but like the things that you can't take out of context is like, no, Diddy freaky. Like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things it's going to come to a head at a certain point if it just keeps on happening. Because imagine if Diddy would have stopped what he was doing in like 2001. You know what I'm saying? It would have died. People would have just chose to overlook it and it would have died underwater. Yeah. But he kept doing it. And he has bro, do you know what's like in those FBI files? Like, bro, they saying they got surveillance cameras, footage. He had a whole thing of footage. Like, bro, he just decided to keep all this stuff.
Yeah, he was a little nasty. Boy.
Yeah, and the footage, could be consensual stuff too. Like it doesn't mean just because they have it doesn't mean it's all like rape.
Well, we
like
do
that.
know he was getting his freak on.
Yeah, but he knows that. And like people know that, but you can do that consensually. They have sex parties, like that's a consensual thing. But it's when the drugs come in and the underage women come in and stuff like that. Right. Then that's when it becomes a problem. But yeah, to close out this Jay-Z thing, man, yeah, I think Jay-Z handled it very well. This is probably the same way I would have handled it. Like I would want no publicist writing for me. Like, let me go on and say this.
That boy said, you ain't getting one red blood. What he said? One red penny.
Penny out of me, yeah. One red cent or some shit like that, he said. So, yeah, that's, you can look up what you want about the Jay-Z. You can feel how you want about the situation. Sexual assault is real, so I'm not saying that, the lady was not. But when it comes to not, realizing or no recollection of the situation or just not
you got to be sure on that stuff. You just can't be just throwing names.
The lawyer was sure to put two names. It is a lot going on.
I stand by Jay-Z. Yeah. But it's not to say if the sexual assault did happen, you gotta bring justice or be held accountable.
I don't think it was Jay though.
But I don't. I'm going with the innocent until proven guilty, especially with Jay-Z. I stand by Jay-Z. I don't believe he did that. And
a lot of people would be like, and we're finna close this topic out, but a lot of people would be like, oh, just put another random white man where Jay-Z's at. Y'all would believe it was a random white dude. Well, we don't know him. Like, we don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know Jay-Z either, but he's a part of our culture, stuff like that. Like, you could, like, we're not biased. Like, when niggas got Diddy, niggas was like, oh, Diddy didn't do that. It was like, damn, I could see that.
Yeah, Diddy.
I could see that. When they got R. Kelly, it was like, no, Kells didn't do that. It was like, nah, I
watched that Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah,
and said,
like, nah, I can see that.
Came out.
So when it comes to Jay, it's not like we're just being like, oh no, he did. We know he did, but we didn't do it. But
I still stand by Bill. They be acting like they're talking about put random white folks up there. Remember Robert Kraft had that prostitution thing?
Yeah, swept under the rug.
Swept under the rug. Ben Roethlisberger.
Swept under the rug.
Swept under the rug.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre. What happened with Buddy?
That got swept under the farm. He stole $6 million from like his
coming from charity or something.
His charity.
It was like, swept under the rug. Come on, y'all.
So I ain't trying to hear
that. We can't say nothing about no random white folks. But on to the next.
Yeah, but that's the Diddy situation. But Jay-Z situation. But the killer for the United Healthcare CEO, he was apprehended. He was caught. I think we talked about that a little bit, like how they found the bag or whatever. But he was actually caught, the killer or whatever.
Yeah, someone at a fast food restaurant said
a lady at the McDonald's called the police.
He was acting funny.
Yeah, acting. Yeah.
This man had a whole silencer, killed somebody. It seemed so professional.
And then went to McDonald's
and then acting funny.
And a fake gun too, a 3D printed gun with a silencer.
Yeah. He
I don't know, man. It's just
to get caught at McDonald's.
And have everything on him that they needed to prosecute him. Everything on him. He had the gun, the manifesto, why he did it, everything in his backpack.
Come on.
Yeah.
It was too easy.
Yeah, the guy that they caught name was Luigi Margiano or something like that.
Yeah. He said he ain't do it in court, didn't he?
I don't know. I haven't.
I think he had a blast out in court. I didn't do it.
Yeah, it's just, man, I don't know. I don't know if y'all believe it out there that this is the dude that actually did it, but this is who they got. And you know what's crazy? So I'm gonna ask you a question. If I have a plan to 3D print a gun, make a fake, undetectable weapon, and then I know where the person I'm gonna kill is going to be, and I'm gonna wait for that person to get to where I'm gonna be, is that premeditated murder or not?
That's most definitely premeditated.
He wasn't charged with murder one, murder one is premeditated murder, but he wasn't charged with that.
What was he charged with?
I think it was like 2 or malice or some crazy shit.
No, that's definitely premeditated. Like you definitely thought that out.
but they didn't charge him, and I'm gonna look it up too, so I'm not wrong.
Something ain't adding up with that whole ordeal though, man. It was too sophisticated for you to get caught. But there are cases where it's some sophisticated stuff and something dumb just gets you caught up. But that was a little bit just too. It just ain't adding up. You ain't go all the way like that and then not figure out the exit plan. Like, why do you have your why on you?
Like, why you
ain't just turn yourself in? If you had your manifesto of why you did it, you gonna keep the gun on you and everything else that's gonna tie you to the crime. Why you ain't just going to the police station? Why you ain't get off that? We talking days after you killed this man.
Facts. It says that he was just charged with murder. I don't see the actual charge, but
they want to call it premeditated. I seen that, but yeah, that ain't the actual charge.
Yeah, that's what they call it, premeditated, pre-planned, and targeted attack. But it doesn't say the actual charge. But I read another headline that he wasn't charged with murder one, which hey, but if you weren't charged with murder one, did you really? Hey, whatever. But the thing is, like, you can get 20 years for malice murder, bro. You don't get life. I mean, you can, but like they can give you 20 years for malice murder.
If he doesn't get life in prison, whoever that fall guy is, if he doesn't get life in prison, we need to talk about something.
You think somebody else did it? You said the fall guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the just the execution of it all. And then for you to start acting strangely at a McDonald's and some lady calls you in. Oh,
yeah, it's definitely weird. It's definitely like, okay, weird, you were super calculated to the point where you knew where it was going to be. You fired off shots, walked off, and then you done, and then you're just like in panic mode, or like, because first, why are you in a McDonald's? You're number one wanted person in the country at the moment, and you go, it's like, yeah, let me go get a McDouble. Like, what? No, nigga, go under the subway, go in the sewer or something like that.
And my thing is, like, did they even know who he was before then? Like, I felt like they just found him out, like, at the McDonald's. Like, he got caught up being fidgety, and some random called you in. That's what I don't get. What? Why do you have this on you 4 days later, bro?
Yeah, that's
what wild. I don't get. With the manifesto.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that does not seem fishy. Like, I'm gonna have all the evidence on me, Like
days later, not
in the same outfit,
not
like
4 hours later.
because you don't even know the
later.
dude. They didn't even know what the dude looked like because they originally they thought it was somebody else. Like it was a picture going around who they thought it was, but it wasn't that guy because he was like, this can get me in serious trouble or whatever. It wasn't me, but they didn't even know what he really looked like for real because he had the mask on or whatever.
On.
But then they showed like when he was flirting with one of the on the same day or night or whatever, he was flirting with one of the girls or whatever. He took his mask down. I don't know, man. It seems. I don't know. It seems all just convoluted, and I don't know. That they're gonna come with some type of weird resolution to this. That's gonna just be crazy.
Yeah, him in prison till you die.
Yeah, that's what should happen. But that's probably I don't know what's gonna happen with these folks.
We're gonna see how that concludes. But yeah,
let's change gears a little bit. We're gonna get into this song of the week. There's a girl that I met through Abra, Darkway Duchess. You might not know who it is, but she's a singer, and it was on live and stuff. And it just has a community, Acid Palace community of just like-minded, peaceful, spiritual people or whatever. Mm-hmm. Not like Christians or nothing like that, but just like aware of the universe type, people and stuff like that. And I actually met a lot of people through there, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that like the same niche artists have the similar mindsets. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not like everybody that likes Drake. I just mean like everybody that likes a certain field of like an artist that gets 100,000, 200,000 streams on a song compared to Drake's billion. You know what I'm saying? So they usually have like the same mindset. So anyways, she dropped a EP this week. I'm actually trying to get on the podcast, but she dropped an EP this week, and one of the songs on the EP is called The One. I still don't know how to say her name correctly, but we're going to try to. Okay. So, hold on, let me... so, this is Mirakai Anwar with The One. Shout out to her.
No. Yeah. I told you once before, now let me make that shit clear. You ain't gonna treat me right, then you can't be here. Had to change my number, had to change my address. Had to cut you off, had to revoke that access. I don't need your baggage, I don't need your excess. I don't need the drama, you can hit that exit. No, exit. I don't need the drama, you can hit that exit. And now you calling me, saying you want me back bad. Crying, reminiscing over shit that we had. Caught me by surprise, how could you do me like that? Don't wanna hear you sorry, cause I gave you chance after chance. And now I do understand that you cannot be my man. You are not the one. I thought that I'd be there without her. You're not the one. I can't get out my head about her. You're not the one. Forget about him, let her have him. You're not the one. Forget about him, live without him. You're not the one. I thought that I'd be there without him. You're not the one. I can't get out my head about him. You're not the one. Forget about him, let her have him. Not the one. Forget about him, live without him. Still believe in love, just don't believe in your ass. Gotta keep it pushing, you would think of the past. Always be projecting all the shit that you lack. Subtly confessing all the shit that you have been doing. You know you're wrong. Could have had it for too long, my intuition strong. Motherfucker, you must think that I'm a stupid bitch. Picking fights when you don't want us out here doing shit. So now you're calling me, saying you want me back bad. Crying, reminiscing over shit that we had. Call me by surprise, how could you do me like that? Don't wanna hear you sorry, cause I gave you chance after chance. And now I do understand that you cannot be my man. You are not the one. You stay wasting my time, wasting my mind. What's the divide if you can't decide? You can't be mine. Remember how I held you down, was the one that had your back. Remember how I I fucked you good every night, I throw it back. But you decide to jeopardize and go treat me like that. So I cut you off and blocked you, no repeats, we don't do that. See, we could've been super fly, getting high, lit shit, hitting skies. You and I, sitting right, dumb hoe, bad bitch, could've been your kryptonite. See, you's a bitch nigga, and now I see why. See right through you, cause I coast through, so I see out the 3 eyes. So be wise. I hate you, nigga. I let my guard down, and now you acting flaky, nigga. You fucking dumb if you ever thought you could play me, nigga. You scared of karma? Well, watch how I'm gonna repay you, nigga. Doing you crazy, nigga. This nigga thought he was a player on some slime ball shit. Now he making fake pages just to stalk my pics. Ladies, you gotta be quick. Tell him suck your dick and cut him off soon as you see he on that fuckboy shit. The one, you're not the one. I can't get out my head about him. You're not the one. Forget about him, let her have him. You're not the one. Forget about him, live without him. You're not the one. I thought that I'd be there without him. You're not the one. I can't get out my head about him. You're not the one. Forget about him, let her have him.
Yes, sir. That right there was the one by Malik and Noir. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. There's still a minute left in that song, but I just want to give y'all a round of applause for that.
Storyteller.
Yeah, that was off her EP Naz. She has more music. You can find her on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play Music, YouTube, and anywhere you listen to your music at, you can find her at. The EP is actually really, 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 really good. It gives me like 2000s vibe. She goes like real viral on TikTok a lot. She like 100,000 million views type shit on TikTok a lot. Doing like SZA impressions and Brent Faiyaz impressions, Ice Spice, different skits and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, she's doing her thing on a music tip. Yeah, but we're gonna work to. You probably gonna see her on the podcast soon. Y'all out there, obviously you'll be here, but we'll get on the podcast soon to do that. But yeah, I just like when you really get in your bag and just start doing what you love to do, like creatives. You know what I'm saying? Because the creators have a different type of mindset when dealing with stuff. Like just when doing different things, they have a different type of mindset. And I like to be with like-minded people that have that mindset to elevate the craft, even if it doesn't initially garner dividends that you want, but eventually you'll get there and that's cool. But you actually want the creative side to be good too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I just appreciate stuff like that. But on the music tip, a bunch of music dropped this week, man. I don't know if you don't really listen to music like that.
No. I'm the neophyte in this thing.
You the what?
Neophyte, like beginner.
Oh, okay.
Naive. Also.
Yeah. A bunch of music dropped this week, man. One thing that stood out to me was Victoria Monét. She dropped a Christmas orchestral version of her Jaguar II album. And it was 10 out of 10. It was 10 out of 10.
With the orchestra.
But she wasn't singing on it either. It was just an orchestral piece. That was it. Like, it was just like, she did a version of On My Mama. That was just fire. I'll play a little bit of it. But it was so fire. Like, it's a Christmas version. Like, it's just, I was like, bro, yeah, this is how you make a Christmas album. Like,
this is how you bring in the holiday season.
This is how you bring I was in because I actually expected her to be singing on it, so I was just like, let me check it out. But she wasn't really singing. She might have had like a little bit of vocals on it, but she wasn't really singing. It was just an orchestra. And I don't know which orchestra did it because it doesn't actually mention them. I'll view the credits in a second. But like, this is like how the song On My Mama that came, On My Mama, On My Hood. Like, so this is how she all that, because that's gonna get copyrighted.
What's today? What's today's date?
Today's the 15th, Sunday the 15th.
Oh man, I missed my partner little Harlem Night Christmas party.
Was it your last night?
Yeah.
What was you doing last night?
Playing spades.
Oh.
Yeah, I lost.
This nigga trash. But yeah, but that was. But I pick up the cards right now, bro. We could play on air, bro. I don't care, bro. But they can watch us play a whole hand, bro. Huh?
We still need 2 other people to play.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna turn down your mic a little bit because that heat is gone. But I'm gonna turn it down real quick. But yeah, that was basically it don't matter because I can do the dynamics in it. But yeah, that was basically the vibe of the album. Every song is like that. It's just an orchestral piece.
Yeah. It's like you said, good for a Christmas vibe.
Yeah, it was cool, and I like stuff like that. Obviously, the other Christmas albums that we talked about, the Coco Jones, Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, I don't think has a Christmas album. I think she has like Christmas songs, but those are also good too. But I like when Sabrina Claudio has one, Tinashe has one. Like, I like the culture Christmas music, like I've said before, and those it just add into my bag of. Because I'm not going to always sit there and play chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like, I'm not going to. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
No, you could play the one on the what they be counting.
What's the
On
be
the
counting?
first day of Christmas.
I don't
what you
know.
looking
But
at
see,
me?
Beyond, Destiny's Child did one like that. On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me. And then, like, all that stuff. Like, that's cool, but that's just, to me, that's a little corny. I think the original song was corny, too, so.
I love it. Oh,
So
my
just-
goodness.
Yeah.
There was
On
one
that
time we
12.
was doing like a Christmas thing in prison, and then we had everybody had a number. So then everybody like who had their numbers of their days, they would stand up there and say like 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. But you know everybody sung the five glories.
Yeah.
Every like. It's not your number. You can only sing on your number.
They felt that one. They was like,
Nobody listened to me.
I
I was
want
the
this. I want
instructor.
5.
Yeah, everybody wanted 5.
Oh shit, that's
That was
funny.
crazy.
That's actually funny. Some more music dropped, man. A lot of artists I'm not really messing with, but Boss Man D-Lo dropped the album. He dropped the album. It wasn't for me, dog. But you know,
That's not your type of
people gonna bump it. It just seemed like every song was the same, and it's like when I was listening, cause I have time to listen to music, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening to it, and I'm just, cause like he has some popular song on the 12-0, in hibachi, come here, baby. Like that's his thing. But on his album, it was just that over and over again on different beats.
I'm the biggest, nigga.
Yeah, I'm the biggest bones. Come get us the big song. Come and get it there.
I'm the biggest.
And it's just all like the same. Like I can just literally, and I'm not trying to shit on this album because everybody doing this thing, but I can literally just go through the album and every song would just sound the same. I can't do it right now because the fucking thing's not working. But yeah, every song just sounded pretty similar to me, and it was just a weird.
Yeah, it just wasn't meant to play, bro.
Yeah, it was just a weird experience for me. But he has Ice Spice, French Montana, Lil Baby, No Cap, Babyface Ray, and GloRilla on the album. Yeah,
That man look like he dropped a little 20 track on there.
Now people are starting to drop their videos at the end of the Apple Music soundtrack to make the streaming numbers and stuff like that. But it wasn't for me. Shout out to you though, but yeah, it just wasn't for me. I probably wouldn't go back. I'll probably listen to it like if it's just playing, but I wouldn't specifically go back to it. Kehlani and GloRilla dropped a Christmas song.
Kehlani, that boy fire.
Girl,
That's a girl?
Kehlani's
That
a
ain't
girl.
to do with the...
That's Kehlani for real.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Kehlani is the girl. Yeah, that's how I know you don't listen to your damn music.
It was close, though. They names...
Yeah, it's close. I'm gonna show you Kehlani though, because that's how I know you don't listen to no music. Because you would be like, oh yeah, I know who that is, but that's Kehlani.
Oh, yeah, nah, I definitely don't know who that is. What's wrong with her face right there? She's just making a face?
Nah, the sun is in her face right there.
Oh.
So the shadows and stuff. But yeah, they dropped a song. It was like they put 2 songs together. It was a Christmas song. GloRilla making a Christmas song. You already probably know how that goes.
I done heard...
Santa went in the sleigh of China.
I heard her church song. I think you the one that played that for me, right?
Yeah. She had a church song with Kirk Franklin and stuff on her last album.
Yeah, so I heard that. No, I think my girl actually showed me that one.
It was cool, but I don't know. I just have a certain taste in music, but everybody liked it. But I just like how she's constantly GloRilla. I'm talking about. I like how she's constantly releasing music and staying in people's faces because that's what you got to do in this day. And it's like a lot of people think that what Kendrick and Drake and Cole do, everybody can do. No, and SZA, you can't drop an album every 5 years. Like you got to be on it. She dropped 2 projects this year.
Or Cardi B, she's still only on one album.
Cardi B is never dropping no more music, bro. She dropped 1 album in 2018. It hasn't dropped
Nothing
since.
nothing but features.
Yeah, the features and singles, but her singles been flopping. The last single that went crazy was WAP, and that was in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Then she had that hot shit was was hot shit. That was. Then she had money, money, all that shit like up. Then some of the songs went up, like Up and Stuck. That shit went up a little bit. But then she tried to come back with Megan with the Bongos track. Flopped, you know what I'm saying? But her features been killing. Yeah, but it's just like I don't know. But she ain't dropped the album in 6 years, bro. Like it's not 6 years. Like even Kendrick didn't take that long. Cole didn't take that long. Drake didn't take that long. That's
credit to your point though. But they could if they wanted to.
They could if they wanted to, for sure. Yeah. Kendrick dropped the album in 2017. Didn't drop another album until 2022.
Right. So he can do that.
So it's like, and then SZA dropped hers in 2017 and didn't drop another one until 2022. They actually both dropped in the same year. Control and Damn came out 2017. And then SOS and Mr. Morale came out in 2020.
My favorite album by Kendrick Lamar.
Damn is definitely my favorite album by Kendrick Lamar. I can listen to that front and back and front.
That
and
production mixed with his flow, that was just it.
That was the album for me. For as a Kendrick album, that was the album for me. Damn was
a way elevated Good Kid, Mad City for me.
And Good Kid, Mad City is excellent, but it's like when Damn came, I don't know if it was the time of my lives or whatever, but I didn't stop playing the album for months.
Left into the bank like That's all me and
this
Rico.
That's
what me and Rico was singing all the time.
Yeah. Laughing to the bank like yeah. That album is great. But DDG dropped a track with Tory Lanez actually. And he said that track was recorded on a jail phone.
Did it sound like it?
No. You know what it sounded like. You know what's going on. But that's what he's saying. It was recorded through the Securus phone, but it wasn't. The vocals are too clear. But the content of the track, he was basically just saying like the only thing he regret from that night was leaving the pool with Kylie Jenner. That's the same night he shot Meg or whatever. Like he was saying the only thing that he regrets from that night is getting out of the pool with Kylie Jenner. You know what I'm saying? Then he said some other stuff. He was basically on Drake's side. He was like, I dare one of these niggas to come at me like they came at Drizzy Canada Forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? So he talking his shit on the song or whatever. And DDG, he's a rapper too. And he kind of, he slid a little bit too. I don't know what it is about DDG. He can't get across that threshold of like hit song. Like his YouTube popping like. And I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing with like the marketing and how to actually get the money.
He's an independent artist too, ain't he?
I think so. I want to say yes. You talking about DDG or Tory Lanez?
No, DDG.
Both of them are really though. I'm sure Tory Lanez has a distribution contract with a company or something.
I feel like I read an article about DDG and he was talking about like, you know how you were speaking earlier about the process before we see them in the limelight.
Yeah.
And it took him a while.
But you see, he's staying.
Artists. He like I think he was rocking with some group, and I forgot exactly who it was. But then he had to switch over or something like that.
The first time I seen him, I was actually at Walker. And we was watching the videos on the BT Jams, or they had the BT Jams channel. If we have that, shit's never coming off of that channel. And he had a song with like G Herbo and somebody else. And that's a friend. I didn't know who that was. I was like, what the fuck? But then I got out a couple years later or whatever, and then he was still relevant. You know what I'm saying? So he knows how to work the system, like how to maintain relevance. But he's one of the most consistent content creators in America, really. Like this man stay in your face. Like you don't know who he is. He stays in your face. You know what I'm saying? He was dating Ruby Rose. He has a baby with Halle Bailey.
Oh, that was a good catch.
Yeah,
that's her baby daddy.
Yeah,
that was a good catch.
On which hand?
Catch Chloe too, though. Whew, my goodness.
I don't think nobody gonna catch Chloe, bro.
Gonna catch Chloe.
Everybody thinks of Chloe as like an auntie, like fine ass auntie.
That would have been. I'm appreciative with my girl now. I'm just saying, Chloe, like that would have been a nice one. That's a catch. Yeah. Them folks tripping.
No, people like her for sure. Like that's a thing, but she's kind of like out the way type shit. Like she used to be in the forefront, but now her sister's more in the forefront now because she's getting, she was
in the Mermaid.
Yeah, the Mermaid. She got a new movie that she just announced. She didn't say the name. She just said she got a new movie and stuff. So now they kind of switched. They was both on Grownish though.
Right.
So it is what it is. But yeah, they dropped the track. Offset, Wiz Khalifa, Will Smith, ESTG, Polo G, they all dropped some music. Will Smith loves his some Jordan Lucas. He loves him some Jordan. Yeah, him and Jordan Lucas dropped the track. I don't know what it sounds like. I didn't listen to it.
I like Jordan Lucas.
You want to listen to it in real time?
Yeah, we can.
Because I haven't. Well, I don't know if it's actually going to work because my music been acting stupid lately. But yeah, him and Jordan Lucas,
Did you cuss yet, Will? Did you cuss?
It does say explicit, but it might be Jordan Lucas doing the one cussing.
Definitely probably Jordan Lucas. Did you cuss?
This is called Tantrum by Will Smith and Jordan Lucas.
We're going to see if Will Smith cussed yet in his career. You already slapping.
This is the Malik Scylore. So, I mean, how's that sounding to you?
That sounded great. Where was Will Smith at?
Will Smith was the first verse.
That sounded like Jordan Lucas.
No, it was different. But Will Smith was the first verse. The one that said shit, he cussed in there.
He said shit.
He said shit. Will Smith was saying shit, y'all. Yeah, he said shit. Yeah, that was him first. He had the first verse. That was him. I don't know. It was released by 29 Music Group, distributed by The Orchard, and 2024 Rave in the Wasteland LLC under the license of Slang. I don't know whose pocket is in that, but
Will.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
That was cool. I mean, it was a cool track. It sounded like the other track too. They have another track together. I think it's called Will or something like that. But it just sounds. It sounds like a typical Jordan Lucas track. I don't really listen to Jordan Lucas like that, but the songs that I've heard from Jordan Lucas, it sounds like a typical Jordan Lucas track.
Yeah,
like a lot of his 808s, his hard. I don't know who makes his beats, but he probably got it from the same guy that makes his beats. But that's what that sounds like. So yeah, they all dropped some music, man. Shit. I had to yawn real quick. All right, so just for some quick hits, man. Travis Hunter just won the Heisman. Shout applause on him, man.
Shout out to the U.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think it was a good thing. Travis Hunter been getting a lot of flack for like his girlfriend or his fiance or whatever.
What about because she a pink toe?
You and this fucking word. Dog.
What, bro?
I think you were saying that shit. You said that like a couple podcasts ago. So you was like, "Is that a slur? Should I not say that?"
I don't think that's a slur, though. I don't think.
All right, well, say it to a white lady. See how she feels.
Yeah, I think my little pink toe.
And that's what you did last time too. And I said, "Yeah, just double down on it. That's it. Just go ahead. Just double down on that shit."
Oh man!
But we're an hour two though, so it's good. You can go ahead and double down on it.
I think it's cute.
But I don't know. I really don't know her ethnicity. She's not dark skinned or nothing like that.
No, I've seen her before. That's why I was like, wow.
She's probably like Hispanic or something like that because she has a little color to her.
Why is he getting slack behind that?
Something happened at the game where he had like a huge game. Because he's a two-way player. He plays cornerback and wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he won some awards for that.
Yeah,
too.
so he had a big game. He had like interceptions and touchdowns and same game. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big game. NFL recruiters are there and all that stuff. And then at the end, he goes to hug her. And she just kind of shrugs him off like, I ain't. But he had like talked to a cheerleader before the game or something like that. The on camera, like, saying like, what's up to a cheerleader during the game or whatever. And people saying she felt some type of way about that. But people are also saying like she stepped on his moment. Because they're on camera, he's trying to give her a hug and she's just. So now, obviously, we're sitting here talking about that instead of his moment.
His moment.
Yeah,
right.
so everybody's like, she's stepping on his moment. And then he releases a Adidas ad and she's in the ad too. Like now she's just popping up everywhere he's at now at a higher. But kind of that's pretty much like once you play the game punch buggy, you're going to keep seeing punch buggies. Mm-hmm. Like now since people know who she is, you're always going to see her. She might have still been there before.
Right.
Obviously, it's his fiance. So,
right.
I mean, she's been there. But yeah, he's just getting a lot of flack for that because Travis is like, I'm not leaving her. I mean, I'm not leaving her.
And we gotta understand these athletes are people and they are associated with people with real emotions. They got real stories going on. So we don't know what what? And Travis, I mean, come on, we know women out here. Y'all be getting jealous. Yeah, he probably was talking to a cheerleader, doing a little bit too much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And a lot of people just felt like that wasn't the right moment for her to just shrug him up. Like, go ahead, give him a hug, do the thing, and then move along. Like, argue with him when you get home, not on national TV.
Yeah, and I can get that. I do understand that. I just know that people are people too. And
and emotions
they get
come
caught
out
up in their emotions. They don't even care about no cameras. They don't care about what you got going on.
Yeah.
So, hey.
That's how it goes, man. But shout out to Travis Hunter once again for winning the Heisman over everybody. He's predicted to go number 1 and number 2. I mean, number 2 or number 3 in the NFL draft. You know, he's a wide receiver, cornerback. Those really never go number 1, no matter how good you are. You're not going to go number 1. Shedeur Sanders probably going to end up going number 1. But it's 2 Colorado guys coming out of the Deion Sanders clique. And
shout out to Deion, man.
Deion doing good. I want to see him do it again because these were his people. Travis and obviously his son is his people. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see him take somebody he never knew before. You know what I'm saying? And elevate his level. Even if you got to go get number 1. Nick Saban was doing it for forever. Go ahead and get you the number 1 recruits and ball on them folks.
And that's gonna happen just because they seen the success he had with Travis Hunter, the success he's having with the program itself.
And folks want to go play with Deion, bro.
Right, because he's a winner.
Yeah, they want to go play with Prime.
The season before they was there, before Deion got there, only 1 game. He gets there 4 games. Now y'all win 9 games, bowl eligible. So it's just a lot of upside for them at whatever program
his team is only going to he's obviously doing something right. He did it at Jackson State. Mm-hmm. You know, Colorado offered him some good money. Take the money. I understand the HBCU thing versus the traditional white college or whatever, but bro, they offer him some good money. You got to take that. Bring your son with you. Bring Travis with you. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And I think he brought some more people with him too. But these 2 are the guys projected to go number 1 and 2 in the freaking draft, coming out of your team. That's big as a coach.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So and now that's going all the high school players that's looking for colleges to commit to. They're gonna look at that and be like, damn, well, if he did that with them, I want him to do that with me. And I can see Colorado being top 10 in the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
with the same work ethic and stuff.
Top 12, shoot. I mean, with this extended college football playoff thing that they started.
Yeah, because a lot of times they've been coming in and out of the top 25. They've been going in and out and stuff like that. Especially in the last few, since he's been there. But it's just because the team was trash at first, and then he got there and had to.
And what college football really made it like is all you got to do is win your conference. So if he wins his conference next year, we'll see him in the college football.
That's what it used to be, right? You had to win your conference. Now it's 12
Before
teams.
they just had it where them folks just picked whoever it is. Like it's always been they picked the number 1,
the top 4. Yeah, and they used to.
4,
one year it was all SEC people, wasn't it?
Ain't no, it probably close to something like that.
But that's
always had some Georgia and Bama in there or something like that.
Yeah, shout out Georgia beating the shit out of Texas. Go ahead. They didn't beat the shit out of them, but they beat them
overtime. But it was a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, for sure. I love that shit. Off of sports though, but Atlanta was another quick hit. Atlanta was ranked number 6 in the country for porch piracy. If you don't know what porch piracy is, that means once you get a package at your front doorstep, somebody will come steal that motherfucker. And Atlanta was ranked number 6 in the country with 1.8 million packages stolen in the Christmas time, garnering about 151 million worth of theft. And they said 80% of packages stolen are from Amazon. So, if you, there's a PSA out here and in holiday time, if you're getting packages delivered to your door, either have a doorbell camera there. So when you report it stolen, you have a leg to stand on, or, sign up for, to have a signature with your delivery to just, if you know you're in an area with a bunch of porch piracy, make sure you take the proper measures during this Christmas holiday time, because you don't want to be crying when you get something. You just got your son or daughter a PlayStation and it comes to your door and somebody sees a big ass package with the Amazon smile on it and swipes your shit. So just be vigilant. Atlanta is number 6 in the country, which is huge because there's a lot of cities in this country and we're number 6.
Yeah.
So just make sure you're being very, 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 very vigilant of what's going on. But that's all we have for today. You got anything on your mind, man?
No, just reiterating the small wins matter. So y'all take a moment and just for waking up and doing whatever y'all got to do. Y'all just
I wanted to talk about one thing. I don't know why it's on the thing. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I want to talk about aesthetics real quick, just like how aesthetics matter. So I had to, you got to get your physicals and annual physicals and stuff like that. So, but I didn't have a PCP, a primary care provider, because I've been moving a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have one place that I just go to as a thing. So I need to find something, right? So I found this place. It had I don't know, the reviews were okay on it wasn't a lot, but the reviews were okay on the internet. So I set up an appointment and I went, right? I got in the door and it looked crazy. It was a doctor's office, but it looked crazy. The lobby was small, which is cool because I know I don't need the big lobby, fancy stuff, but I wanted to look clean enough to be a doctor's office. There was in the lobby, there's probably 7 chairs. The reception desk was weird looking, and then on the chairs it was stains on the chairs and stuff. And I needed to get my blood drawn because I knowing what's going on every year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head do I want to get my blood drawn here?
Stained chairs.
Yeah, stained chairs. I'm okay, I'm gonna get the benefit of the doubt. It looks like it's a black space. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, and so I wait for 40 minutes in the lobby. I'm waiting to get sent. My appointment was at 12:40.
What time you got in there?
I got there at 12:15.
Okay, wow.
Because when you're a new patient and stuff, you gotta fill out the information,
paperwork,
right? And she was like, "Yeah, you need to take about 20 minutes to do that." It took me 5 minutes because I know she's used to old people taking forever to sign 7 pages. But I know my information. I know what I need to do. Like I said, I've been doing it for a minute. So that takes 5 minutes. So I'm not even gonna count that time. I'm counting from the time my appointment's supposed to start. Now, when I got there, from a time my appointment was supposed to start. Right, so my appointment was supposed to start at 12:40. People kept coming in there, and then they was opening the door, calling the other people. And I'm just like, nigga, my appointment was at 12:40.
Right.
I don't care if these are my appointment was at 12:40. I don't care what's going on. So they end up opening the door, calling my name. It's probably 1:30 at this point, right? Yeah, and so I go, she takes my vitals, my blood pressure and stuff. My blood pressure's good, my weight's good, whatever. But in the room that I'm getting my blood pressure and weight done, I just look around. First of all, it looks like a closet, right? It looks like a walk-in closet. Dead ass, it looks like a walk-in closet. And I look around and I'm just where am I at?
Right.
The lights were real dim. Cause the doctor's office is supposed to be bright so you can see everything that you're doing, but the lights were real dim. I look to my left, it's a loud noise. I look to my left, there's so I don't know if you're familiar with servers and internet rooms and stuff like that, but there was an internet switch on the board, and the internet switch in businesses, you can have it in the house too, but that it would be redundant. But internet switch in businesses is one hub for all your Ethernet ports to connect to, because you have different computers and stuff that needs to connect to, but that's not supposed to be in the patient room. That's supposed to be somewhere else in the server room or something like that. So you have the internet switch, you have the server rack everywhere connected to a piece of plywood. Just going, I'm looking what is going on? So in my mind, I'm already here. Let's go ahead and get it done. I need to get my labs done. Let's go ahead and just get them done. So I'm all right, give it a benefit out. So the nurse, she does all that stuff, and then she's like, all right, I'm gonna put you in this patient room. She said, there's one in front of you. So you're next. I said, okay, so she said, I'm gonna put you in this little patient room right here. So I went in there. I seen the little desk, the little chair that you're supposed to sit on. I'm like, no, I'm not sitting on that. I'm gonna sit in the chair. So I just sat in the chair. I put out my phone, got on TikTok. I was on TikTok for an hour in the patient room.
In the patient room?
In the patient room.
So it's about 2:30 now.
Yeah. But I didn't get out of there till 3 something. But I'm scrolling, and then the dude comes in finally. He's like, oh yeah, sorry for the wait. While I'm waiting, they're in the room next door to me. I hear everything.
Oh, you heard it.
I heard everything.
What's wrong with him? What's going on?
Everything. It was an older woman, and I'm not gonna put out her business like that because of HIPAA violations. But yeah, like I'm listening to it, and I'm like, and I have one of my AirPods in because I'm on TikTok, and I'm courteous. Like I'm not gonna blast my phone on TikTok. And I'm sitting next to the wall, and I hear. I'm like, do y'all not have any insulation between these walls? Like it's just. I mean, it sounds like he's talking to me through the walls. I'm like, I don't know if I like this. Like, what if like she had like something really bad going on? I'm just all up in her business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
And I was still thinking. I was like, okay, I'm already here. I'm already in the room. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it done. I'm already here. Might as well not waste the visit. And I'm already 2 hours in. Like I was thinking most of the time, like I'm finna leave. Like I'm just finna walk out because I didn't want to do it, and then I had to pay, and it was like a crazy fee for whatever, and I didn't enjoy the experience at all. So I was like, man, I'm just finna walk out. Man, I don't want to do this shit. But I was like, nah, let me just go ahead and do it. I'm already here, whatever. So the dude walks in, the nurse walks in. He's like, oh yeah, sorry for the way he sees my Falcons keychain or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, man, how about them birds? And I'm in the mindset where I'm like, bro, we need to get this shit done. Like, I don't want to have no conversation. But I'm like, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, man. Ooh. So this is what he does. He said, yeah, I see you want to get your labs done. I said, yeah, man, just a little annual physical, comprehensive physical. Make sure I'm good. Make sure my body right. Make sure, we getting right. He's like, all right, cool. That sounds like a plan. He pulls up. I mean, this is immediately. Like, he pulls up, checks my ear. Okay, yeah, this one looks a little clean. You really need more wax in it. I'm like, all right. And then he checks my other ear. He's like, oh, yeah, this one got some in it. This one's good. Woo. I'm like, I bet. And then he's like, you're a smoker? I'm like, no, I don't smoke tobacco, but, a little vaping. And then he's like, the science is not in on that, so I can't really. I'm like, all right, yeah, I know, thank you. And then he takes a little stethoscope thing or whatever. He says, breathe in, breathe out. He says, your lungs sound good. I was like, all right, thank you. And then that was it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them to send you to a place to go get your labs.
No.
Bro, when I tell you, I'm like,
so you couldn't even do your labs?
No.
There.
I sat in there for 30 minutes for a nigga to check my weight and tell me that I can breathe good, dog. Did I say 30 minutes? I meant 3 hours. I sat in there for 3 hours for them niggas to check my weight, my blood pressure, and tell them and look in my ears and say that I can breathe good.
Don't forget the earwax. You need a little bit more earwax.
Yeah, in my left ear, I need some more. Man, I went in there like once he said that.
When are you going to get your blood?
I'm not getting it. I'm not
from there, but I'm saying
no, the place that they want to send me to is going to send it back to there. So basically what they wanted me to do was set an appointment for another place, get the thing done at that place, and then call them back and set an appointment with them so I can go back in and they can tell me their results. And then if we needed anything else, I need to set another appointment with somebody else. I'm like, bro, what is this? What is this? Like, there's no in-house labs. You can't. But the thing is, I was like, okay, this is a blessing because I really didn't want to get my blood pulled here anyways, just from the aesthetics of what it mattered. Right. That all got me to thinking at the beginning when I said the aesthetics matter. Right. When I walked in that place, I should have walked out.
Right.
Because
you already felt it.
My gut feeling was like, this place looks shitty and it's not going to work the way that I want it to. It probably works for other people, if they just need a prescription or something like that. Cause that's
but for what you were trying to do,
what I was trying to do, it did not work for me. And I noticed that when I walked in just by the aesthetics of the place.
Listen to your gut feeling.
And I was like, I should have
you just should have listened to your first mind, and then that'd have been that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to that doctor's office though, but I ain't going back there again. Like ever.
Shout out to them for what? For being late and not keeping their place clean and wasting your time. Shout out to them shout out to the time wasters.
Yeah.
Let's just shout them out. Shout out to the people that don't keep establishments clean.
Yeah, I should have definitely went with my first mind and just said, nah, I'm straight. I'm gonna come back home because 3 hours for that BS, man. I
went inside of Zaxby's last night to use their bathroom, and then the bathroom smelled like piss. Like,
okay, let me stop you first though.
That's crazy.
What does the bathroom supposed to smell like?
Not like that. I done been inside bathrooms. Like I don't walk inside my bathroom and it just smells.
Oh, well,
like
okay,
this.
yes, I understand.
You know who
that.
has good bathrooms? Publix and Quick Trip. Sometimes Quick Trips. Depending on
Depending on where you at. The quick chicks be sounding like ass.
Yeah, depending on where you at.
Like, but Publix is crazy.
Publix is a good one. But all right, but that's it. I'm just saying.
No, just keep going. Tell me what other bathrooms smell good.
That's pretty
like
much
Walmart bathrooms.
Walmart bathrooms,
bro.
are decent.
Me and Van got our nails done yesterday. We had a whole date night thing yesterday,
done.
but we got our nails done yesterday. Nails and toes. I didn't like the way they did my nails.
Did you get the clear coat?
No, I don't get no coat. I just have them. I just do the manicure and pedicure, buff it, cut it, all that stuff. But they cut it down too low, and I hate when they do that because they think I'm a dude. They just think I want my nails under my fucking finger, and I hate that shit. I don't like when that thing happens. But that wasn't the point. The point was I had to use a bathroom, and their bathroom was awesome. I was like, oh, this is a cool bathroom. Like, this is cool. Like, the toilet was cool. It was
clean. It smelled a certain type of way.
That bathroom catered to customers, and I appreciate a restaurant that caters to the people that have to. It was clean. Right. It had soap. Right. The good soap, the good kind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It had a trash can. Right. It had a non-motion sensor sink, which is good. It had the smell good. Right. The whatever it is, the Febreze, the freshener. Yeah. It had disinfectant in there. Right. It had wipes if you like to wipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The wet wipes and stuff.
It smelled good in there.
And it had paper towels, not the dryer. It had the paper towel.
I appreciate the paper towels.
And the ambiance, it wasn't a bright ass light. It was just a great ambient light just going in the background. And it had it was just, hey, shout out to them. And they had a really good, I was like, this is a customer facing bathroom.
Yeah,
I was
like, appreciate that, man.
But it's a spa too, so I mean.
Going in a place that smell like piss is crazy work, man.
Yeah, if I go in the bathroom and it smells like piss, that means they haven't cleaned it. Like they just haven't cleaned it just everywhere. But a lot of people don't know how to clean toilets either. Like just because you clean the part that you see, bro, this shit drips down. You got to get the corners. You got to get the trim.
Flow.
You got to do the flow.
You got to on the flow. So I don't know how, but
you got to hit the wall. If your toilet's next to the wall, you got to smack that wall a little bit. Like people don't know how to clean that stuff. You got to smack that bit. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, damn man. But that's why you go in my bathroom, what it smell like?
Yeah, it smell good.
Okay. You don't smell like pee, right?
No, it don't.
You know what I'm saying? No. You gotta keep that thing clean now. Exactly. If you need a cleaning course, man, we're coming up with Malik and Ice do cleaning. And we're going around the niggas' houses and telling them how dirty that shit is.
Clean.
And that be gonna be clean too.
Spotless.
Yeah, man. But we just get talking about random shit, dog. But yeah, man, the Stags, man. I ain't gonna talk about Taylor Sheridan. But all the shows was good. But that's all we got for y'all today with the Malik Scylore Podcast. I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in to episode 24. Shout out to Kobe, RP Kobe, man, for tuning in to episode 24 of the Malik Scylore Podcast.